Hi everybody, I'm Dan Murphy. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably spend more time scrolling through your streaming services than you actually do watching movies. It's that ultimate paradox, right? So many choices, yet nothing to watch. Well, today, I'm going to solve that problem for you. And we're going to do it using artificial intelligence, like I do in every video. Specifically, we're going to use Google AI Studio today. We're going to build an app that's going to give you personalized recommendations on what movies to watch next. And the best part is, you don't need to be a coding genius. We're going to use absolutely no code today. It's going to build us all for us. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first things first, we're going to open up Google AI Studio. Today I'm going to be using the desktop app, but you have the exact same functionality in the browser version as well. On the left hand side, we're going to go down and build, and for this we are going to use a brand new application, so we're not going to use a template, and I am going to paste in the following commands. Now, go. And the commands are, we wanted to build an app that will search the internet and recommend movies for me to watch. It will allow me to input 10 movies and find movies similar to these. It will have the option to exclude a particular type of film genre then as well. And we're going to start off with that basic prompt. Now, let's give this a second to run. I'll come back in a wee minute. And so here we are. The first version of the application is ready for us. It's called AI Movie Recommender. Discover what movie to watch next. Let me just minimize these and bring it full screen. Excellent. Very clean, nice, slick interface. And then you got movie section here for inputting your 10 movies. So I already have my movies stored, so I'm just going to quickly paste them all in. Some absolute bangers here. No doubt in the comment section I'm going to get called out for my taste in movies. But this is my taste in movies. I don't care what people think. Lord of the Rings, bit of Ghostbusters, and Running Man for some 90s Schwarzenegger. Now, then you have a section down here for exclude genre. I want to exclude the horror genre because I'm not a big horror fan. And let's hit get recommendations and see what happens. I see it's included a wee button there to clear the inputs, which is very handy. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long to run. Nice, powered by Gemini AI. While that's running, I should say oh, it's already done. Fantastic. Oh, Braveheart. I've seen that. 1995. Men in Black. Another classic then as well. Princess. Never even heard of that one. Something to look at. Dunkirk. Fantastic movie. And The Martian. A bit of Matt Damon then as well. Oh, and a list of sources then as well. So yeah, you can see it's going out to Google here. And it's picking up recommendations based off these. That's a really good restart. Of those 5 movies, the one I definitely haven't even heard about is Princess Mononoke. I'm probably butchering that. That's a really good start. But there's a couple more features I want to add in here. So let's go back to my prompt list. So there's a number of those movies I've already watched before. So I want to add in a feature. So on the results page, you want to hit a button for already watched, and it should hopefully exclude those titles on as well. So back to my editor, and I'm going to paste my prompt in here. Go. So we'll let that run for a minute. Yes, as I was going to say there before, Gemini at the minute, now this video was made on the 19th of June 2025, and at the minute it's running 2.5 Flash. Now 2.5 Flash has got so much better when it comes to coding skills as well. It's comparable to the likes of your cursors and Win servers then as well, and see it's actually one of the models listed within both of those applications that you can start to use now. So it's come a hell of a long way than it had done before. So you can see there it's just working on screen, redesigning the entire application from scratch, going through each one of the files that needs updated and doing it all for you. And you can see how quickly it's doing as well. This, seconds this is taking to build an entire application that a developer would have spent weeks at. Fantastic. Let's see how the preview looks. Let me minimize these. Okay. Unfortunately it has lost my movie count, so I'm going to paste these all back in. Just give me 1 second here, guys. and let's exclude sports movies in this one. Maybe going forward you might want to have that as tick boxes where you can actually specify the genres you want, or maybe have multiple exclusions that you can add to them as well. But the fantastic thing about using something like Google AI Studio is you can iterate, you can add and remove features as and when you need them, kind of thing. Imagine you were to buy this and get somebody to build it for you. It'd be so slow to actually get any updates made to it. And here we go, we got Braveheart again, Goodfellas, fantastic movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Green Mile, and Princess Bride, and then there's a section here for already watched. Well, I've seen Braveheart, excellent, so it removes it then as well. I've seen that, and I've seen Goodfellas, I've seen that, and The Princess Bride, so I have one movie to watch now. If you get recommendations again, let's see what it does now. Now, does it remember we have already watched those movies? Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. No, still showing Braveheart then as well. So we might need to include an option then to remember movies we have previously removed from the list then as well. Okay, this is working really well, but I think we can do better. I want to add some more features to it now then as well. I want it to show me more information about the movies, so let's ask it to do that. Go. So yeah, see there it was giving you a very basic kind of, well, 2 lines about the movie, the year it was made, and then the genre it was made in then as well. So we'll ask it to produce more movies, and then the next thing we're going to ask it to do is we're going to ask it what streaming platform is it currently on. Because at the minute there are so many streaming platforms. There is Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Apple, Amazon. So being able to sort of see where the movies are available is obviously going to alter your decision then as well. There's no point in recommending movies that are Apple only. Maybe another feature we could add to it is you have to specify which streaming platform you're on, or which streaming platforms you have access to, and it only recommends movies based on those platforms then as well. That's a really cool feature. I think I might incorporate into sort of the next version of this then as well. And we're almost done here with our recommendations. Okay, let's try this now and see what change is made. Unfortunately, every time it is forgetting our previous movie information. Oh, sorry, it wasn't finished there. I was trying to input data into an app that was in progress. Are we ready now? I think we're better now. Now, and for this, let's exclude horror films again and get recommendations. Minimize that. And let's see how we get on. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the feature for the streaming platform after we see what the results are like here. So all this is really going to do for us, or hopefully the only changes made, is it's going to give us just a little bit more information about the movie. Here we go. Oh, excellent. So it's giving me a plot summary, it's giving me a reason, it's giving me a rating then as well, critically acclaimed, won Academy Prize, Oscar, Braveheart. Oh, bit of the cast then as well, that's good. And Mel Gibson directed Braveheart, I did not know that. And then we had genre and year before, so yeah, you're starting to get a lot more information about the movies then as well. And let's see if already watched, same as before. That's nothing needs updated. Excellent. Okay, I think we're getting there. Now, let's ask for the feature which will tell us which streaming service it is currently running on or performing in. Talk amongst yourselves. While that's processing, I'm going to change the title of this. I'm going to call it What to Watch. And save it then as well. As I mentioned in some of my previous videos then as well, you can save this and run it locally then as well, or you can actually deploy it directly to Cloud Run then as well. I host most of my websites and applications in GCP, so for me this is essentially a one-click deployment. Once I have this up and running, it's something I could deploy and share with my friends, and they could just piggyback off my GCP subscription and use this as something I want to post publicly. Excellent. Now, as before, we're going to have to copy in all our movies. If I ever was to launch this as a viable application and out into the real world, it would be good to sort of have like login information where it gives you an account, and there's a database in the back end as well, so it stores this and sort of remembers the movies you've watched, and so as you go along it sort of ticks them off. And sort of keep an idea of what movies you watched. You could put a rating system in it as well then, where you could rate them 1 to 5. So if you did rate something poorly, it wouldn't recommend movies based off that before. I'm going to exclude fantasy now and see what it does. Let that run now. So yeah, this is fairly basic, but I think you can already see it's already showing some really good content that you probably would have spent ages Googling. You can go onto Google and type in things, like movies similar to Godfather, and it's going to give you, pure gangster movies then as well. I think with this, it's going to show a person's taste. You can change it from maybe 10 preferences to 20, and you can get a bit more information. Now, here we go. Excellent. Watch on. And so, yeah, you can see you can watch Braveheart currently on Paramount Plus, AMC Plus, YouTube TV, Philo, Disney Plus, Hoopia, Rent to Buy on Apple TV and Amazon Video then as well. So yeah, fantastic. You're already getting, that's pulling it straight in there as well. Mad Max Fury Road, Blade Runner 2049, fantastic movies. The Martian again, and Goodfellas and Braveheart. So yeah, now that I've excluded fantasy, it's bringing in a bit more. Not sure what are they fantasy movies? Don't know. That one's up for debate. Now the last thing I want to do is let us bring in a little picture. So yeah, last thing I want to do is I wanted to get it to display the film posters then as well. I'm turning 40 this year, so I'm from that generation that used to go to Extravision, or which the American version that would have been Blockbuster, and to pick out a movie. So you always used to go by the art on the front cover of would have been a VHS at the time, and then eventually DVDs. So it's always nice to have that little picture at the front now, just to give you a wee sort of taste, a wee flavour of what the movie's going to be about. So yeah, let's see if it can do the same and bring those images into the application now as well. Let's see how this gets on. And there we go. That took quite a bit longer than some of the other updates then as well, but we got there. Okay, stick with me here, folks. Let me stick into the movie names. Gladiator, Love and Thunder, Shrek, Fantastic Four, Godfather, per Tom Hanks, per Red, per Schmiegel, per Schleimer, and per Schwarzenegger. This time I want to remove war films, so hopefully Dunkirk and what the other war movie was. Hopefully they won't show up in this and the genre filter is actually working. But what I'm hoping and expecting to see is some of the film posters coming in then as well, just to give you a flavour of what the movie's going to be about. It's taking a bit longer. I'm guessing pulling images in of websites that it's trawling through to find this information is a bit more resource intensive than just pulling in text stream as well. So let's see how it gets on with this. If this does come to be too cumbersome, again, it's just one line to remove the feature. Oh, and here we go. And we do not have pictures. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so that one hasn't worked. Oh, there's actually a nice little hover effect over then as well. Yeah, probably a bit of debugging needing done there. Was not dragging in pictures. That may not be possible. Again, it's more of an advanced feature, but the basic functionality and the content and information that I was looking for does seem present there. So yeah, I'm going to go troubleshoot this, and I'll see you in the conclusion. And so there you have it. In what, 10, 15 minutes, I managed to get it up and running. I looked at the image feature after that and managed to get it working. I also added in an exclude actor feature then as well, and then I put in a drop down box so I could specify which streaming platforms I tick which boxes, which ones I wanted, to make it super personalized to just me then as well. Once I save the application, you can also get it to output into a database, so it'll remember all the movies you have watched and what your favorite movies are, so you don't constantly have to paste them in then as well. This was really fun to make, I have to say. This is probably one of the most enjoyable AI projects I've done in a long time. It was so easy, and I'm going to use this going forward. It's saved on my computer. I'm going to upload it and I'm going to start publishing it externally then for people to use then as well. As always, I really appreciate your likes and comments, and give me suggestions for new videos. So like, subscribe and comment, and reach out to me on LinkedIn if you want to connect professionally. I'm Dan Murphy. This is Talk Tech to Me. Have a good day, everybody.